Hey, hi all, welcome to the channel. Hope all is well at your end. So today we will talk about data dictionary in Oracle. Okay, so data dictionary provides quite useful information about different database objects. Okay, so we will try to understand all the concept related to data dictionary. Okay, so let's start this particular video. But before that, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe it. Also, I would like to say thanks to all our viewers who are continuously providing their support to us. So your support means a lot to us and that help us in creating more such content and videos. So please keep watching and keep supporting us. So let's talk about data dictionary views. Okay. So basically in Oracle, there is a set of read-only tables that provide information about the database structures and objects. It basically contains metadata that describe the various components of database. Okay, so there are three main types of data dictionary views. Number one, users view. So these view provide information about objects. Those are basically owned by currently logged in users. Okay, some examples are user underscore tables, user underscore views, user underscore objects, and user underscore indexes. Okay, then we have all views. Okay, so these view provide information. Those are basically accessible to currently logged in user. Okay, regardless of the owner. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether currently logged in user is owner of that particular objects or not. If that user is having access, that will be displayed under this particular view. Okay, some examples are all underscore tables, all underscore views, all underscore objects. Okay, then we have DBA views. Okay, so these views provide information about all the objects in the database. Okay, but for this one, we will require DBA privileges. Okay, some examples are DBA underscore tables, DBA underscore views, DBA underscore users. So basically, if I sum up all these things, okay, if one particular view is having user prefix, it means it will display information related to objects owned by that user. Okay, and if it's having all prefix, it means it will display information accessible to currently logged in user. And if view is having DBA prefix, it means it will display information regarding all the objects within the database. Okay, now let's talk about some important dictionary views. Okay, so number one, user objects. Okay, so this basically display information about all the objects including table, views, indexes, sequences, etc. Okay, that is basically owned by currently logged in user. Okay, then we have tab. So it's similar to user objects. Okay, this shows information about all the object. Okay, but this shows limited columns. Okay, only 2-3 columns basically this particular views normally displayed. Okay, so this is basically used for more informal or quick way in order to access the data. Okay, then we have user underscore tables. Okay, so this display information about all the tables owned by currently logged in user. Okay, then we have all underscore tables. So this basically display information about all the tables accessible to currently logged in user. Okay, again, so user tables, this display information about all the tables owned by currently logged in user, wherein all underscore table, this display information about tables accessible to particular user. Okay, let's try to understand difference between user underscore tables and all underscore tables. Okay, let's say you have created one table. Okay, so you are basically the owner of that particular table. Okay, now you give grant access to some other user. Okay, now he or she is having access to that particular objects. Okay, so using all underscore tables, they can see the information about that particular tables. Okay, then we have DB underscore tables. Okay, so this basically provides information about all the tables within the database. Okay, next we have user underscore tab underscore columns. Okay, so this basically describes columns within a table owned by the user. Okay, so using this particular view, we can see the different table columns for particular table. Okay, next we have DB underscore users. Okay, so this basically provides list of all users within the database. Next, we have user underscore indexes. So this basically provides information about indexes owned by the currently logged in user. Then we have all underscore indexes. Okay, so it's the same since all indexes are there. Okay, it means whatever indexes are accessible to that particular user, that will provide information related to that. Okay, so to summarize, it will provide information indexes accessible to currently logged in user. Then we have DB underscore indexes. Okay, so this view basically provides information about all the indexes within the database. Next, we have user underscore constants. Okay, so this basically display information about constants owned by currently logged in user. Okay. Now another variant related to the same is all underscore constants. So again, this provides information related to constants. Those are accessible to currently logged in user. Okay. Then we have DB underscore constants. So this basically provides information related to all the objects within the database. Then we have $v session. Okay. So this basically display information about current database sessions. Okay. So this is quite useful in terms of database monitoring and performance. Okay. Using this, we can see all the active session within the database. Okay. So that's about some important data dictionary views. Those are quite useful in order to understand the database structures. Okay. So we will quickly fire some queries on these data dictionary views. So you will have clear understanding what exactly these data dictionary views contains. Okay. So let's write some query here. Select star from, let's say, user underscore objects. Okay. Where I'm just limiting the number of rows. Okay. Because I just want to show you what exactly this particular object contains. Okay. So let's execute it. Okay. S is missing. Let's re-execute it. Okay. So this is how I think result will look alike. Okay. So this particular table basically contains object name. Okay. And you will have object type, whether it's a table and then indexes. Okay. And different when it's created, what's the status. Okay. So all these information you would be able to see under this particular tables. Okay. Similarly, we can see all underscore tables as well. Okay. It's taking time. So here you would be able to see all the tables within the database. Okay. So you will be able to see table name, who is the owner, table space name, okay, cluster name. So all these information related to tables you would be able to see here. Okay. Next we can see user underscore tab underscore columns. Okay. Which is quite important in order to see different columns within table. Okay. So this basically contains some important information like table name, column name, data type, data length, etc. Okay. Next we can see, let's say, user underscore indexes. Okay. Okay. So here you can see index name, index type, table owner, table name. Okay. So all such information you can see here. Okay. Next we can see DB underscore users. Okay. So I'm basically using row number in order to restrict the rows. Otherwise, like it will have huge amount of data. I just want to showcase you what exactly the structure of data these views contains. Okay. So let's execute this one. Okay. So here you would be able to see different database username. Okay. Their account status. Okay. table space, default table space. Okay, when it's created, all this information you would be able to see here. Okay. Next important table is user underscore constants. Okay. Okay. Let's execute it. So here you would be able to see all the constants related information owned by that particular user or owned by currently logged in user. Okay. Finally, we can see v $session. Okay. So here you would be able to see some important information like SID, which is basically a session identifier. Okay. Then you will be able to see username. Okay. Then server name, schema's name. Okay. Then program, what exactly program is being executed, who is the OS user. Okay. Then so one important field here is that blocking session. Okay, if there is any blocking session, you will be able to see some sort of session ID. Okay, so that's about data dictionary views in Oracle. Okay, hope you would have liked this particular video. Please give your thumbs up. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you. Keep watching.